Corporation sole. A corporation sole is a legal entity consisting of a single, sole, incorporated office, occupied by a single, sole, natural person. 1-2. This structure allows corporations, often religious corporations or commonwealth governments, to pass without interruption from one officeholder to the next, giving positions legal continuity with subsequent officeholders having identical powers and possessions to their predecessors. A corporation sole is one of two types of corporation, the other being a corporation aggregate. 3. Ecclesiastical origin. Most corporations sole are church-related, for example, the Archbishopric of Canterbury. 4. Although some political offices of the United Kingdom, e.g., many of the Secretaries of State Canada, and the United States are corporations sole. 5. The concept of corporation sole originated as a means for orderly transfer of ecclesiastical property, serving to keep the title within the denomination or religious society. In order to keep the religious property from being treated as the estate of the vicar of the church, the property was titled to the office of the corporation sole. In the case of the Roman Catholic Church, ecclesiastical property is usually titled to the diocesan bishop, who serves in the office of the corporation sole. The Roman Catholic Church continues to use corporations sole in holding titles of property. As recently as 2002, it split a diocese in the U.S. state of California into many smaller corporations sole, and with each parish priest becoming his own corporation sole, thus limiting the diocese's liability for any sexual abuse or other wrongful activity in which the priest might engage. This is, however, not the case everywhere, and legal application varies. For instance, other U.S. jurisdictions have used corporations at multiple levels. 6-7. In the jurisdictions of England and Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and the Republic of Ireland, a Roman Catholic bishop is not a corporation sole, and real property is held by way of land trusts, a tradition dating back to the suppression of Roman Catholicism by Henry VIII during the English Reformation and the penal laws of Ireland. Citation needed. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints uses the corporation sole form for its president, which is legally listed as the Corporation of the President of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. 8. Iglesia Ni Cristo was registered as corporation sole with the Insular Government of the Philippines in 1914 and with the People's Republic of China in 2014. Citation needed. The corporation sole form can serve the needs of a religious organization by reducing its complexity to that of a single office and its holder, thereby eliminating the need for bylaws and a board of directors. Citation needed. Original research. The Crown edit. Main article, The Crown. Within most constitutional monarchies, notably the Commonwealth realms, the Crown is a non-statutory corporation sole. 9, 10, 11, 12. Although conceptually speaking, the office and officeholder retain dual capacities in that they may act both in a corporate capacity, as monarch, and in an individual capacity, as a private person, they are inseparably fused in law. There is no legal distinction between the office and the individual person who holds it. 13. The Crown, state, legally acts as a person when it enters into contracts and possesses property. 14. As a person. The monarch, officeholder, may hold properties privately, distinct from property he or she possesses corporately, and may act as monarch separate from the personal acts. For example, Elizabeth II as a natural person holds several separate offices, such as Queen of the United Kingdom, Queen of Canada, Queen of Australia, and Supreme Governor of the Church of England, all of which are distinct corporations sole, even as she acts as a natural person in her private capacities separate and apart from her role filling these various offices corporations. Likewise, the office of Prime Minister has use of certain properties and privileges, such as an official residence and decision-making powers, that remain with the office once the officeholder leaves, even as the officeholder may own property in a private capacity. Citation needed. The sovereign's status as a corporation sole ensures that all references to the Queen, the King, Her Majesty, His Majesty, and the Crown are synonymous, referring to exactly the same legal personality over time. 15, 16. While natural persons who serve as sovereign pass on, The sovereign never legally dies. 17. Thus the corporate nature of the office of sovereign ensures that the authority of the state continues uninterrupted. 18. In other words, the sovereign is made a corporation sole to prevent the possibility of disruption or interregnum, thereby preserving the stability of the crown state. For this reason, at the moment of the demise of the sovereign, a successor is immediately and automatically in place. 10.19. As a corporation sole, the legal person of the sovereign is the personification of the state and consequently acts as guarantor of the rule of law and the fount of all executive authority behind the state's institutions. 20. As certain countries have federal systems of government, the sovereign in these cases also possesses capacities as distinct corporation sole in right of each of the Australian states and Canadian provinces, for example, as Her Majesty the Queen of Australia in right of Queensland and Her Majesty the Queen of Canada in right of Alberta. Citation needed. Secular application in the United States. Edit. Every state of the United States recognizes corporations sole under common law, and about a third of the states have specific statutes that stipulate the conditions under which that state recognizes the corporations sole that are filed with that state for acquiring, holding, and disposing of title for church and religious society property. 21-22. Almost any religious society or church can qualify for filing as a corporation sole in these states. There can be no legal limitation to specific denominations, therefore a Buddhist temple or Jewish community center would qualify as quickly as a Christian church. Some states also recognize corporations sole for various other non-profit purposes including performing arts groups, scientific research groups, educational institutions, and cemetery societies. Citation needed. Examples of corporations sole in the United Kingdom. Edit. Auditor General for Wales 23. Chief Executive of Skills Funding 24. Chief Inspector of Criminal Justice Northern Ireland. Children's Commissioner for England 25. Children's Commissioner for Wales 26. Commissioner for Older People for Northern Ireland 27. Commissioner of Police of the Metropolis. Controller and Auditor General. Corporate Officer of the House of Commons 28. Corporate Officer of the House of Lords 29. The Crown, sometimes regarded as a corporation aggregate 30. Duke of Cornwall. Duke of Lancaster. Information Commissioner. Mayor of London, S. Office for Policing and Crime. Judicial Appointments and Conduct Ombudsman 30. Lord Mayor of the City of London 1. Official Custodian for Charities 31. Immigration Services Commissioner. Police Ombudsman for Northern Ireland 32. Public Services Ombudsman for Wales. Public Trustee 33. Pubs Code Adjudicator 34. Receiver for the Metropolitan Police District 35, abolished. Registrar General. Secretary of State for various, most recently Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Affairs 36. Solicitor for the Affairs of the Duchy of Lancaster, the 37. Traffic Director for London. Treasury Solicitor 38. London Fire Commissioner 39. In the Church of England. Edit. Archbishop of Canterbury 4. Archbishop of York 4. Bishops of the Church of England 3-1. Deans of the Church of England 1. Rectors in the Church of England. Vicars in the Church of England 40-41. Examples of corporations sole elsewhere. Edit. Catholic Diocese of Hong Kong 42. Corporation of the President of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Corporation of the Presiding Bishop of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Di al-Mutlaq, the 43. Director of National Parks, Australian Government 44. Governor General of Canada 45. Minister of the Government, Republic of Ireland. New Zealand's Office of the Privacy Commissioner 46. Public Trustee. New Zealand Public Trustee. Maori Trustee, New Zealand 47. Office of the Sovereign of Canada. See also. Edit. Legal person. Look up corporation sole in Wiktionary, the Free Dictionary. References. 1. ABCD Technical Manual, insolvencydirect.bis.gov.uk. 2. Ministry of Justice, 21 October 2008. SI 2008-1957, extract from the explanatory memorandum prepared by the Ministry of Justice. Publications.parliament.uk. If each separate office that person held had been a corporation sole, i.e. recognized in law as a separate legal entity. 3. AB Practice Guide 08, Land Registry. 4. ABC Terms and Conditions of churchofengland.org. 5. Draft Cabinet Manual, Para 102 PDF. Cabinet Office. December 2010. Archived from the original PDF on 26 April 2012. Retrieved 7 January 2010. 6. Allen, Robert, 14 December 2018. Detroit Archdiocese transfers assets. Critics say it's a shell game. Detroit Free Press. Retrieved 13 January 2019. 7. Long Garcia, J.D., 27 March 2008. Phoenix parishes to be separate corporations. Catholic Online. Archived from the original on 13 January 2019. Retrieved 13 January 2019. 8. Legal names of separately incorporated charities affiliated with The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. 9. Philippe Lagacé and James Bowden, 2014. Royal Succession and the Canadian Crown as a Corporation Sole, A Critique of Canada's Succession to the Throne Act, 2013. Constitutional Forum. 23, 1. 10. A.B. Blackstone, p. 469. 11. Colin Turpin and Adam Tompkins, 2007. British Government and the Constitution, Text and Materials. Cambridge University Press. p. 348. ISBN 9781139465366. 12. Lagacé, Philippe, 3 February 2013. The Queen of Canada is dead. Long live the British Queen. Maclean's Magazine. Retrieved 31 December 2015. 13. Lagasse, p. 18. 14. Sir William Blackstone, 1809. Commentaries on the Laws of England, in 4 books, Volume 1. London, A. Strahan. pp. 474-475. 15. Lorden, Paul, 1991. Crown Law. London, Butterworths. pp. 4-5. ISBN 978-0409893861. 16. Interpretation Act, RSC 1985, CI 21, as it appeared on 5 March 2020, Section 35. 17. Crown and Crown Proceedings. Halsbury's Laws of England, 5th ed. 29, 8-9. 2014. 18. Lagasse, pp. 18-19. 19. Interpretation Act, RSC, 1985, c. I-21, as it appeared on 5 March 2020, Section 46. 20. McAteer et al. v. Attorney General of Canada, 2013 ONSC 5895 Canley, Morgan J. 21. O'Hara, James B., The Modern Corporation Sole, from 93 Dickinson Law Review, Fall 1988. Retrieved 13 January 2019. Of the states, with explicit statutory provisions for corporations sole in about a third. 22. O'Hara, James B., 1988. The Modern Corporation Sole. Dickinson Law Review. 93, 23 ff. Retrieved 13 January 2019. 23. S4 Government of Wales Act 2006. 24. Schedule 4 of the Apprenticeships, Skills, Children and Learning Act 2009-25. Bear. URL PDF. 26. Care Standards Act 2000. 27. Schedule 1 Commissioner for Older People Act, Northern Ireland, 2011. 28. S2 Parliamentary Corporate Bodies Act 1992. 29. S1 Parliamentary Corporate Bodies Act 1992. 30. AB, archived copy, PDF. Archived from the original PDF on 10 August 2012. Retrieved 16 June 2012. 31. OG38A1 What is a corporation? Archived 23 August 2012 at the Wayback Machine, Charity Commission. 32. Corporate Governance. 33. Public Trustee, Ministry of Justice. 34. Pubs Code Adjudicator. 35. S1 Metropolitan Police Receiver, Act 1861. 36. The Transfer of Functions, Secretary of State for Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Affairs, Order 2020, Art 3, 1. 37. S3 Duchy of Lancaster Act 1920. 38. S1 Treasury Solicitor Act 1876. 39. Governance London Fire Commissioner. 40. I can reassure my friend on. 41. S16 Parsonages Act 1838. 42. Bishop of the Roman Catholic Church in Hong Kong Incorporation Ordinance Cap. 1003. 43. Incorporated by the Dewat e Hadia, England, Act 1993, c. X. 44. Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation ACT 1999 Sect 514A Continuation. Australian Government. Retrieved 10 July 2018. 45. Governor General's Act, RSC, 1985, c. G9, Section 2. 46. 47. Part 4. Client Service Performance of the Maori Trustee. Office of the Auditor General New Zealand. Retrieved 10 September 2019. Last edited 3 days ago by Brownhired Girl. Related articles. Legal person. Any entity that is recognized as having privileges and obligations in law. The Crown. State in all its aspects within the jurisprudence of the Commonwealth realms and their subdivisions. Law Offices of the Crown. Content is available under CC by SA 3.0 unless otherwise noted. Privacy Policy. Terms of Use. Desktop.